हेलो गाइस एंड वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल केमचैन। और आज हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं गैसेस स्टेट का द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ गैसेस। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद द चैप्टर। So let's write some characteristic properties of a gases. First is gases is the simplest states of matter. पहले हम थोड़ा सा एक दो पॉइंट देख लेते हैं गैसेस स्टेट का कि out of the three states of matter, gases is the simplest state. Then we can commonly see this gaseous state in day-to-day life. For example, in air. Air is a mixture of many gases. So that is nothing but a gaseous state. Now let's write some characteristic property of this gaseous state. Now let's see some. अब यहां पर हम देखते हैं कुछ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ दिस गैसेस स्टेट। सो सबसे पहला पॉइंट हम लिख सकते हैं दैट ऑल गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल गैसेस आर हाईली कंप्रेसिबल इन नेचर। द हाईली कंप्रेसिबल, ठीक है। देन सेकेंड पॉइंट वी कैन से गैसेस एक्सर्ट प्रेशर इक्वली इन ऑल डायरेक्शन। इक्वली इन ऑल डायरेक्शन मीन्स अगर एक हम गैस मॉलिक्यूल कंसीडर करते हैं तो हर डायरेक्शन में प्रेशर जो वो इक्वली एक्सर्ट करता रहेगा। सो इन दिस मैनर वी कैन से दिस पॉइंट। देन थर्ड इज गैसेस दे हैव लो डेंसिटी एज कंपेयर टू सॉलिड्स एंड लिक्विड, दैट वी कैन इजीली सी। Now, the gases do not have fixed volume, neither they have fixed volume nor they have fixed shape. So that is why here we can say no fixed volume and shape, but occupies volume and shape of the container in which it is kept. NER, shape and volume of the container. And then when we can say that the volume of gas is negligible compared to available volume. Now last point we can say that the gases can mix uniformly without any mechanical support. That means without applying any external pressure the gases can easily mix with each other. So these are like few characteristic property of the gaseous state. Now let's see what are the different gases law that can be observed in the gaseous state. ठीक है, so यहाँ से हमारा chapter का important laws we will cover out and we'll see what are the different relation among themselves and what we can use them, how we can use them by combining all the laws. So let's start with the gaseous laws. So the gas law is our next topic. So let's start with our first law and that is the Boyle's law. Boyle's law. So it states that statement हमने लिखेंगे, we'll write the mathematical expression here. So it states that at a constant temperature, pressure of the gas is inversely proportional to the volume of the given gas. So here we can say P is inversely proportional to volume and this is taking place at constant temperature. ठीक है, at constant temperature means change in temperature is always zero before and after the change is taken place. So this is our Boyle's law. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. Now here we can see if we'll multiply pressure and volume, so this will give you some constant value because pressure का कुछ value होगा, volume का कुछ value होगा, उन दोनों को अगर हम multiply करेंगे तो हमको कुछ constant value मिलेगा. So यहाँ हम कह सकते हैं that P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. इसका मतलब है कि अगर जब भी हम एक चेंजेस ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल में, गैसेस के कंटेनर में, तो उस टाइम पे बिफोर द चेंज एंड आफ्टर द चेंज प्रेशर एंड वॉल्यूम प्रोडक्ट विल ऑलवेज रिमेन कांस्टेंट And Boyle's law can be explained with the help of a graph also, and in this manner we can plot. Here it will be pressure, increasing pressure, and here it will be volume. Okay? And it can be seen with the decrease in pressure, volume will keep on increasing, and it will increase in a logarithmic manner. So this will become the graph of Boyle's law. So this is our first law which can be obeyed by gaseous molecules. Now let's see the second law, Charles' law. So here we can say at constant pressure, volume and temperature are directly proportional. So here we can say that the volume of the gas is directly proportional to the temperature of the gas molecule, and it can be accompanied at delta P is equal to 0. That is, change in temperature is 0. So this is our Charles' law, and this can be written in another manner like V upon T, it will be constant. Or we can say V1 upon V2 is equal to T1 upon T2. मीन्स लेट्स से हमारे पास कोई भी एक गैस मॉलिक्यूल है, कोई भी गैस मॉलिक्यूल के कंटेनर है, उसमें जो चेंजेस ऑब्जर्व हो रहे हैं, सो बिफोर एंड आफ्टर लाइक V1 upon V2 is equal to T1 upon T2. This will be the ratio. And if you'll make it, और अगर हम चार्ल्स लॉ को एक ग्राफिकल फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, सो इट विल बी लाइक वॉल्यूम विल बी हियर एंड लेट्स से टेम्परेचर इज हियर. So it will be seen that the gases will be moving in this manner. The temperature is increasing, so the volume will also keep on increasing. Okay, so this is our second law, which is Charles' law. Now let's see the third gaseous law, Gay-Lussac's law. So it states that the pressure is directly proportional to temperature, and this is taking place at constant volume. That is, change in volume should be 0. So it can be stated as at constant volume, the pressure of the gas is directly proportional to the temperature of the gaseous molecules. So again, it can be written in this manner, that is P upon T will be constant. अगर हम इन दोनों को solve करेंगे, like pressure का value put करके, pressure upon temperature का अगर हमने values put कर दिया, so it will give you a constant value. And we can say like P1 upon P2 is equal to T1 upon T2. So these are like Gay-Lussac's law. And again here we can have a graph जिससे हम उसको represent कर सकते हैं. So let's हम graph बना लेते हैं. यहाँ हम ले लेते हैं pressure, and here we are taken the temperature, and we know both are directly proportional. So as the pressure will increase, so the temperature will also increase. So this was our third law, which is Gay-Lussac's law. Now let's see the fourth one, which is Avogadro's law. Let's say fourth law, that is Avogadro's law. Avogadro's law. Okay. And here we will say that it states that, यहाँ पर हम पहले इसका constant value लिख लेते हैं, at constant temperature and pressure, volume, like equal volume of the gases will contain equal number of molecules. That means V is directly proportional to number of molecules, or we can say number of moles also. At constant temperature and pressure, equal volume of the gases will contain equal number of moles. Okay, so this is our Avogadro's law, that is fourth law. Or again we can write it as V1 upon V2, it is equal to N1 upon N2, and again you can write it as V upon N is equal to constant value. So these are our four important laws that we can observe in the gases, that every gas molecule will follow. Now by combining these four laws, we can get our ideal gas equation. So let's write here ideal gas equation, and that is actually formed by combining all the four laws. So यहाँ पर हम लिख सकते हैं that pressure and volume is directly proportional to N and T, number of moles and temperature. Okay, and to remove this proportionality, we have a constant which is called as capital R into N into T, and if you rearrange it, so this will give you, this will be equal to PV is equal to nRT, and here we can write where R is equal to universal gas constant, and its value is 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole when it is in SI unit. It is equal to approximately, it is equal to 2 calorie when it is in CGS unit. अगर precisely लेंगे so it is 1.98 calories. ठीक है, सो ये हमारे वैल्यूज होता है, और एक और लीटर एटमॉस्फेयर मिलेंगे. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 0.082 लीटर ATM पर मोल. ठीक है, पर केल्विन पर मोल. सो इन दिस मैनर दिस आइडल गैस इक्वेशन कैन बी रिटन. सो ये हमारा एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट इक्वेशन है, आइडल गैस इक्वेशन, ये चैप्टर में. नाउ लेट्स सी वन टॉपिक, स्मॉल सेक्शन विच इज कंबाइंड gas law, and this is on the basis that when equal number of moles of gases are taken but pressure, volume, temperature are different. So in this case we can write here that pressure P1 V1 upon T1, it will be equal to P2 V2 upon T2. So in this manner, because R is already constant and here we are taken number of moles also as equal value. So definitely N and R both will not come into this equation, and we will write it as P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2. So this is our combined gas law. Now we will see a relationship between the density and molar mass of the gases molecule, and ये जो हम निकालेंगे this we will find out with the help of a ideal gas equation. So let's see density and molar mass relation. So we know according to ideal gas equation PV is equal to nRT, and we know that we can write this equation in this manner also. PV is equal to mass of the gas upon molar mass, capital M, of the gas molecule to R into T. So here we can write where number of moles is nothing but small m upon capital M. First chapter of 11th standard chemistry, some basic concept, वहाँ पर आपको ये formula मिल जाएगा. So here we have calculated the molar mass. अब इसमें हमको बस density वाला term introduce करना है. We know that density is nothing but mass upon volume. देखो हमारे पास यहाँ already small m है which is mass. We have to just take them together. So हम क्या करते हैं कि that we will take this here like pressure into molar mass upon R into T will be equal to small m upon V. ठीक है, अब इसी को अगर हम लिखेंगे mass upon volume, so this will be equal to density and this will be equal to Pm upon RT. ठीक है, so in this manner we can get a relationship between the density and the molar mass in this equation. इसको अगर हम रीअरेंज करेंगे so this can be written in this manner. Density is equal to P upon RT multiplied by M. ठीक है, so this is our relationship between the density and molar mass of the gases molecule. Again one of the important formula, ये एक important formula है because आपको numericals में इसके questions कुछ कुछ मिलते रहेंगे. ठीक है, so whenever you will practice MCQs तो उसमें आपको ये formula जो है बहुत ही काम आने वाला है, ये density वाला formula. Now let's see another topic which is Dalton's law of partial pressure. ठीक है, so Dalton was the one who observed that कि जब भी हमारे पास जो total pressure होता है gaseous molecule का, it is nothing but pressure of sum of individual pressure of the gaseous molecule. इसका मतलब हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि जब भी हमारे पास नॉन रिएक्टिव गैसेस है, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉन रिएक्टिव गैसेस, अदरवाइज क्या होगा कि अगर रिएक्टिव गैसेस होंगे सो दे विल कंबाइन अमंग देमसेल्फ एंड द प्रेशर विल बी ऑलवेज ऑल्टर्ड, हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ अलग ही प्रेशर हमको मिलता रहेगा. सो व्हेनेवर इट इज नॉन रिएक्टिव गैसेस, यहाँ पर हम लिख सकते हैं लेट्स से फॉर नॉन रिएक्टिव gases, here we can say that P total, pressure total, is nothing but pressure of first gas molecule, then second gas molecule, then third gas molecule, and this will continue till pressure of nth gas molecule. So it states that for non-reactive gases, the total pressure of the gas is equal to the sum of individual pressure of all the gases molecule, and which can be represented mathematically in this form. P total is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 up to Pn, and this will take place at constant temperature and volume, at constant temperature and volume. So अब हम एक देख लेते हैं relationship between the partial pressure and mole fraction of the gas molecule. So यहाँ लिख लेते हैं हम relation between the partial pressure and mole fraction. Okay. Now here we can see that according to ideal gas equation P is equal to nRT upon V. एंड इसमें अगर हम देखेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू डेल्टन्स लॉ हम पार्शियल प्रेशर क्योंकि फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं, सो डेफिनेटली टेम्परेचर एंड वॉल्यूम आर कांस्टेंट एंड आर इज ऑलरेडी कांस्टेंट. तो यहाँ पर देखो हमारे ये तीनों टर्म्स जो है वो कांस्टेंट हो गए. सो व्हेन वी विल राइट एज P1 सो इट हैज टू बी N1. सो जो दो वेरिएबल टर्म्स होंगे वो प्रेशर एंड वॉल्यूम होंगे. सिमिलरली वी कैन से लाइक फॉर P2 इट विल बी N2 RT अपॉन V एंड सो ऑन. फॉर Pn इट विल बी N. ओके, फॉर Pi मतलब ith gas molecule it will be number of moles of that ith molecule into R into T upon volume. So now if we'll calculate, let's say यहाँ पर हम P I ले लेते हैं, so it is N of I RT upon volume. So now if we'll write P total, so this is equal to P1 plus P2 and it will keep on going till Pi, last gas molecule. And if we'll put this value, so it will be like N1 RT upon V plus N2 RT upon V plus so on and then Ni RT upon V. Okay, so in this manner this will be calculated, and from this one like RT upon V can be taken as common. So let's say, so this will be equal to N1 plus N2 plus Ni times, and here RT upon V is common. Now here what we have to do is we have to divide this given equation, that is P total. Now let's say in this step we have to take P1 upon P total. So this will give you P1 के लिए equation है हमारे पास N1 upon RT, N1 into RT upon V, and P total will be like N1 plus N2 plus Ni and RT upon V. So these can be cancelled out. So this will give you N1 upon N1 plus N2 plus up to Ni. And actually this formula is again some basic concept, chapter number 1. So this is actually the mole fraction of our first molecule. So this is equal to, like, this is mole fraction x1, mole fraction of first gas molecule. So here we can say that P1 upon Pt of P total, this is equal to x1. And इसको अगर हम rearrange करेंगे, this implies that P total, that total pressure of the gas molecule is nothing but mole fraction of first gas molecule into partial pressure of that gas molecule. So again, one important formula that we can derive from this equation. Now the importance of this formula is, with the help of P total and x1 we can actually calculate the partial pressure of individual gas molecule. So यहाँ पर हम लिख लेते हैं नोट पॉइंट में that if values of P total and xi is known, then Pi can be easily calculated. ठीक है. So this is the importance of this formula, that we can calculate the partial pressure if we know the total pressure and mole fraction of any gas molecule. So partial pressure of that gas molecule can be easily calculated. Let's see one more law, that is Graham's law. And this is related to the process of diffusion or effusion. So let's see, पहले तो देख लेते हैं डिफरेंस क्या होता है एक डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस एंड एक इफ्यूजन प्रोसेस में. सो डिफ्यूजन इज कि whenever let's say we have separated है, एक हम यहाँ पर कंटेनर ले लेते हैं, यहाँ पर हमारे पास एक सेपरेटर है, कोई भी कंडीशन, एक कंटेनर है उसमें हमने एक वॉल जैसा ये कुछ सेपरेटर रखा हुआ है, यहाँ पर गैस 1 है और यहाँ पर गैस 2 है. सो लेट्स से जैसे हम ये सेपरेटर को रिमूव कर लेंगे, सो एट दैट टाइम व्हाट विल हैपन इज दिस विल कन्वर्ट इन दिस मैनर कि कंटेनर का साइज सेम होगा बट द गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल विल बी यूनिफॉर्मली मिक्स टुगेदर. So this process of uniform mixing of a different gaseous molecule together is called as diffusion process. And on the other hand, what do we mean by effusion is, let's say in case of effusion, so effusion में let's say हमारे पास एक टैंक है, ठीक है, कोई भी अगेन एक कंटेनर या टैंक आपको जैसा ठीक लगे वैसा ले सकते हो, and it is filled with gaseous molecule. Now what will happen if you have a small pinhole here? हम यहाँ पर अगर छोटा सा पिन होल बना लेते हैं, लाइक हियर दिस मच पिन होल इज मेड, ठीक है, ये एक ओपनिंग बना दिया हमने. तो कैन वी से फ्रॉम हियर ऑल द गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल विल स्टार्ट मूविंग एट अ वेरी हाई रेट. मीन्स जो भी पॉसिबल डायरेक्शन मिलेगा इनको गैसेस मॉलिक्यूल को, दे विल स्टार्ट मूविंग इन ऑल पॉसिबल डायरेक्शन एंड हियर द प्रेशर विल बी वेरी हाई. So this is called as effusion process, that is mixing of one phase of a gas to the another phase. कि हो सकता है यहाँ पर हम let's say this is phase 1 and outside this container we have it as phase 2. So mixing of the gaseous molecule from one phase to another phase through a pinhole, it is called as a very small hole, is called as effusion process. ठीक है, but anyway like हम दोनों ही process को देखें, it is mixing of gases from one phase to another phase to form a mixture. So let's see what do we mean by Graham's law. So Graham's law states that the rate of effusion or diffusion is inversely proportional to root of density of the gas molecule. Let me see again, that rate of effusion or diffusion is inversely proportional to root of density of the gas molecule. Means जितना ही density ज्यादा होगा gas molecule का, उतना ही उसका rate जो होगा वो slow होगा. Let's compare it with the molecular mass also. कि अगर हम मॉलिक्यूलर मास से हमको ज्यादा इजीली पता चल जाएगा कि अभी इसके पहले हमने थोड़ी देर पहले देखा था डेंसिटी एंड मोलार मास का और मॉलिक्यूलर मास का रेशियो. तो डेंसिटी एंड मोलार मास का रिलेशन ऐसा होता है कि दैट डेंसिटी इज इक्वल टू मोलार मास इनटू प्रेशर अपॉन आरटी. सो कैन वी से डेंसिटी इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू प्रेशर? यस, ओके. सो यहाँ पर क्योंकि डेंसिटी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू प्रेशर है तो डेफिनेटली रूट ऑफ डेंसिटी विल ऑल्सो बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू रूट ऑफ प्रेशर. सो this rate in terms of molar mass can also be written as 1 upon root of molar mass. Rate is inversely proportional to root of molar mass. And we have another formula for molar mass and vapor density. So let's say molar mass capital M, it is equal to 2 times of vapor density. तो ये भी एक हमारे पास फॉर्मूला है, तो इसका भी हम रिलेशन निकाल सकते हैं with rate of diffusion and effusion, which is 1 upon root of 2 VD. ठीक है, सिंपली वी कैन राइट इट एज VD बिकॉज रेशियो अगर हम लेते हैं तो वो एनी हाउ वो कैंसिल ही हो जाएगा. सो लेट्स से इट इज VD. लेट्स राइट दिस रेट इन द फ्रैक्शन, दैट इज rate 1 upon rate 2 is equal to root of D2 upon D1 is equal to root of molar mass 2 M2 upon M1 and which is equal to root of VD2 vapor density of second and vapor density the first case. So this is our like one of the important relation that we can get in this chapter for solving a numerical related to different terms or different properties, that is density, rate, then molar mass and vapor density. Okay, that's it for the Graham's. Thank you for watching till the end. If you find this video useful, then do hit a like button, and if you're watching this on YouTube, then do subscribe to the channel ChemCham. If you're watching this on Facebook, then do like it, share it at least 2 of your friends so that they will also get the benefit from these kind of video series. If you're watching this on Instagram, then do like this video, share this video, and definitely follow the ChemCham page. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.